Good morning, Jackednnerdy fans. Welcome to my non-spoiler review for the new Christmas action film, VRed One. Before we jump into that review, though, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you give these videos a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a thing and it supports the channel immensely. So let's get straight into it. It wouldn't be November without a Christmas film coming out. This year is no different, but this year we got something a little bit special in my opinion. So we got hit with VRed One, which is a bit of an action comedy Christmas film starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who everyone loves and adores, and also Chris Evans, who I absolutely love and think he's a brilliant actor as well. So, as you all know, non-spoiler review, obviously I'm not going to be giving away massive plot points or anything like that, but it's all pretty self-explanatory from the trailers, if you've seen them. Basically, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is kind of like a head of security for Santa Claus, who is played by J.K. Simmons, which I think was absolutely a fantastic pick for Santa Claus. I absolutely love J.K. Simmons. But basically, The Rock is head of security for Santa. Santa gets kidnapped, so they recruit a professional tracker by the name played by Chris Evans, to help them find and rescue Santa. So right from the outset, this film has so many awesome kind of little quips, and it's a very new kind of take on the whole concept of Santa and Christmas, and how he fits into the real world and everything. Really interesting take, really new, or really unique, I should say. The fact, I don't want to give spoilers, but they really do a good job of kind of really showing you how it would kind of work in the real world in a way. Obviously there's always a magical element and things like that, but they did a really good job of tying it into kind of present day in the real world. But right from the outset, there's lots of laughs, lots of jokes, lots of really just funny ways that they did things. So straight from the outset, I was laughing or having little giggles, I should say, to myself. I think the casting on this is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, again, we got Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans, who I think is really, really talented. Obviously, for the last several years, he's been pigeonholed as Captain America in the superhero genre and all that. But he's done other fantastic films as well, and I think he's really, really talented. So it's good seeing him on the big screen. As I said, J.K. Simmons. We got Lucy Liu in there, but also Kiernan Shipka. Kiernan Shipka, who plays the antagonist. She was absolutely fantastic. And you've got Christopher Hivju, who you would know from the Game of Thrones franchise. Even though you don't really see him because there's a lot of prosthetics, but from the voice straight away that that's him. So like I said, lots of really good actors and actresses in there. So casting was absolutely fantastic. Scripting, I think they did a really good job with the scripting. There weren't any kind of there weren't any lines in there that really kind of pulled me out of the film. Also, in my opinion, I didn't pick up on any kind of wokeisms or political agendas or anything like that, which was really refreshing. I'm kind of sick of all that shit being shoved down our throats in movies. It was, in my opinion, it was really, really nice and refreshing just to have a good film with no real political agenda or anything like that. I thought it worked really, really well. Again, I didn't pick up on any types of agendas or anything like that. So, personally, I found it a little bit refreshing, actually, which was really good. Also, visual-wise, the special effects in this film, I mean, obviously you're dealing with Santa and mystical stuff and magic and all that kind of stuff. I found the visual effects and the CG and things like that to be absolutely really, really good. In some moments, absolutely fantastic. Especially the polar bear character. I can't remember his name. But you see him in the trailer. What we got here? I'm just looking it up. I think it's Ramiro or something like that. Yeah, no, I can't see it here. But anyway, you see him in the trailer, so the big polar bear with the E.L.F tag on him. They did a really good job with the visual effects on him, but not just him. The reindeer, the Santa sleigh, the North Pole, all of it. They did a really good job. And as I said, they did a lot of practical effects and prosthesis with some of the characters as well, which was really, really good. It's always good when they use practical effects. Look, all in all, like I said, I think they did an absolutely fantastic job with this film. As I said, it was really refreshing just to have a good action comedy. Again, little to no political agenda. I did not find any kind of wokeism or feminism or anything like that in it. I thought it was just a good, hearty, family, wholesome film. And I say family, because I mean, this is definitely a film that you could sit down with the kids and watch. They may not pick up on everything, but they definitely would enjoy seeing Santa and all that kind of stuff. So this is obviously a lot more family friendly than, say, Violent Night. I think it was really, really good. And I thought there was obviously this is non-spoiler, but I thought there was one really good acronym in there that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson uses. He is an E.L.F, E.L.F, which stands for Extremely Large and Formidable. So I thought that was a really good little acronym that they threw in there. Just to kind of add a bit of humour to otherwise a bit of a low scene. So excellent. So look, I'm not going to go into deep spoilers. I'm just going to cover everything just generally. This was a really fun film. I definitely will watch it again. Maybe not at cinemas, but as soon as it comes out on streaming or something. I think it's actually an Amazon MGM Studios film. So at the moment it's having a bit of a obviously a cinema run, but it should be on streaming on Amazon fairly soon, I would imagine. Probably in about a month's time it will be on Amazon. Look, I'll definitely be watching it again. I thought it was a really fun film. Do yourself a favour, if it is showing at a cinema near you, go and check it out on the big screen. It's definitely worth it. I had a great time, and this will definitely be one that I'll show the mini Jackednnerdies in the next year or so. At the moment, it's got an IMDB score of 6.9 out of 10, but only a Rotten Tomatoes score of 32%. I think it deserves much better than that. I would give this a solid... I'd give it a solid 7. 7 out of 10. I had a great time, enjoyed myself immensely. I would like to see other films kind of spin off from this and kind of go into other types of mythology, so to speak. I reckon that could be really entertaining. You'll know more once you've seen the movie for yourself. You'll know what I mean. But definitely do yourself a favour. Check out VRed One. You'll have a blast just like I did. Until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.